Have you ever felt like you were different? Like something invisible has been following you since childhood, shaping your emotions, your relationships, even your failures? Maybe you've wondered why certain patterns keep repeating in your life, or why it feels so hard to find your true path no matter how much you try. What if I told you the answer has been with you since the moment you were born? According to ancient Buddhist wisdom, the last digit of your birth year holds a spiritual vibration, a hidden code that reveals your soul's mission, your karmic challenges, and even your emotional struggles. This isn't numerology as you've heard it before. This is deep spiritual knowledge that explains why you carry the burdens you do, why certain areas of life feel stuck, and how to finally shift into alignment. If you've ever asked yourself, why does this keep happening to me? You need to hear this, because once you understand what your birth digit truly means, your entire life starts to make sense. This isn't just information, it's remembrance, a return to the truth that's been buried beneath daily noise and emotional weight. If your soul has been longing for clarity, if you've felt stuck in patterns you can't explain, keep watching. Because today, you may finally discover why your spirit chose to be born, exactly when it did. So stay with me until the end, because your awakening might begin right here. Before we go any further, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel for powerful insights on Buddhist teachings, feng shui, and ancient wisdom. Your support helps us bring more life-changing content your way. Comment below, I am a magnet for wealth, health, and prosperity. This simple affirmation is your first step to aligning with the universe's prosperity. When you declare it, you activate the energy of success and financial freedom in your life. In Buddhist philosophy, everything in existence carries a frequency. Every sound, every color, every emotion, everything is energy in motion. Numbers too are not seen as mere tools for counting. They are living vibrations, codes that carry spiritual information. Just as a mantra holds power when spoken, a number holds power in its essence. And the last digit of your birth year is not just part of a date. It is a symbol of your energetic signature, a reflection of your soul's path in this lifetime. This single digit contains more wisdom than most people ever realize. It vibrates with a particular frequency that aligns with karmic lessons you're here to face, virtues you've carried from previous incarnations, and the spiritual mission you were born to fulfill. According to Buddhist teachings, this number doesn't control you. It guides you. It points to the internal energies you came here to understand, master, and transmute. And when you ignore it, life feels heavy, confusing, or repetitive. But when you become conscious of it, everything begins to align. Each number acts like a spiritual doorway, unlocking hidden aspects of your inner world. That's why certain people feel deeply connected to healing, while others are born to lead, to teach, or to protect. The number you carry isn't random. It's a vibrational match to your soul's purpose. It can explain why you keep attracting similar relationships, why some areas of your life seem blocked, and why emotional burdens that aren't even yours weigh so heavily on your shoulders. This isn't superstition, it's sacred awareness. In Buddhism, the goal is not to escape life, but to awaken within it. And part of that awakening comes from understanding the unseen energies that shape your journey. Your number doesn't tell your fortune. It reveals your essence. It reflects the rhythm of your soul, the shape of your struggles, and the power of your inner transformation. Once you begin to understand it, you stop blaming life and start embracing your role in the cosmic story you were always meant to live. As you begin to uncover the vibration of your own birth digit, something truly beautiful happens. You start seeing those around you with new eyes. This knowledge isn't just meant for your own awakening. It's a lens that can bring deep healing to your relationships. Think for a moment about your parents, your children, your romantic partner, or even your closest friends. What if their behaviors, emotional struggles, and life choices were not just random, but reflections of their own spiritual number? By understanding the final digit of someone else's birth year, you can begin to decode why they act the way they do, why certain conflicts arise, or why they carry pain they can't explain. This wisdom opens the door to compassion. Suddenly, the emotional distance between you and someone you love starts to shrink. You realize that they too are walking a karmic path, that their wounds have roots, that their strengths have purpose, and that your connection might be more sacred than you ever imagined. This perspective is especially powerful when it comes to family. Many karmic patterns are inherited, not by blood, but by soul contracts. When you see the number of your child, you may recognize your own unresolved lessons reflected in them. When you reflect on your partner's digit, you may finally understand the deeper mission you share. This isn't just about knowing more, it's about loving more, with greater patience, with fewer assumptions, and with a heart that sees the soul beneath the surface. Number 0. If the last digit of your birth year is 0, you carry the vibration of eternity and spiritual potential. 0 is the sacred void, the cosmic womb, the place where all creation begins. In Buddhist understanding, it symbolizes the pure potential of the soul before it takes on form. People with this number often feel like old souls, deeply intuitive, spiritually sensitive, and connected to something much greater than themselves, even if they can't always explain it. But this powerful energy comes with a challenge. Those who carry the 0 often feel invisible, undefined, or disconnected from the material world. You may struggle to find your identity or feel like your purpose is always just out of reach. The karmic lesson is to become whole within yourself, to stop seeking external validation and begin recognizing your own divine essence. Your mission is to awaken spiritual light in dark spaces, to guide others gently, and to trust that even your emptiness holds purpose. You are the seed before the bloom, and your life is the beginning of sacred cycles. Number 1. If your birth year ends in 1, you carry the vibration of independence and divine leadership. 1 is the pioneer. It begins the journey, forges the path, and stands alone with courage. Souls with this number are often driven by a deep inner fire, a need to lead, to create, and to be seen. You were born with an energy that sets you apart from the crowd, innovative, visionary, and determined to walk your own way, even if no one follows. But this path can feel lonely. Your karmic challenge is learning to lead with humility rather than ego, to understand that being first doesn't mean being above. You may struggle with control, impatience, or frustration when others can't keep up. Your soul is here to learn balanced leadership, to light the way, not command it. Your mission is to step into your power without overpowering and to inspire others through authenticity. You were never meant to follow. You were born to remember that the path you carve becomes a bridge for others. Number 2, if your last digit is 2, you embody the energy of harmony, partnership, and intuition. 2 is the vibration of duality, balance, and sacred connection. You are deeply sensitive to energy, often picking up on emotions that others overlook. You may find yourself acting as the emotional anchor in your relationships, constantly harmonizing others' pain, needs, or moods. You came into this life with the gift of empathy and the mission of healing through connection. Your karmic lesson, however, lies in boundaries. The desire to keep peace can make you lose yourself in the process. You may attract one-sided relationships or feel drained by constantly giving. Your spiritual growth comes from learning to say no with love and realizing that harmony starts within. Your gift is powerful. You bring calm to storms, grace to chaos, and softness to a hard world. But never forget, you deserve the same care you give. Your presence is medicine, and your soul was made for sacred union. Number 3. If your number is 3, you hold the energy of expression, joy, and creative rebirth. In Buddhist numerology, 3 is the number of the sacred trinity, body, mind, and spirit in harmony. You are the storyteller, the communicator, the soul who came to bring lightness to heavy places. Whether through words, art, humor, or teaching, you have a divine gift to awaken others through your expression. But your karmic challenge is depth. You may use humor to hide your pain or constantly distract yourself from emotional discomfort. You may feel misunderstood when others don't see the seriousness behind your light. Your soul came here to learn vulnerability, to speak your truth even when it's raw, and to use your voice for healing, not performance. You bring joy, laughter, and connection. But your truest power is found when you dare to reveal the sacred truth that lives behind your smile. Number 4. If your birth year ends in 4, your energy is grounded in stability, structure, and sacred discipline. 4 is the number of the foundation. Solid, dependable, and deeply rooted. You were born with an innate sense of duty, responsibility, and the desire to build something lasting. People often come to you for guidance, for structure, for support, because your presence feels like home. Yet your karmic challenge is flexibility. Life may test you through unexpected change, sudden losses, or instability that shakes the very foundations you work so hard to protect. These moments are not punishments, they're initiations. Your soul is learning to trust the unseen, to find safety in spirit rather than control. You are a builder of temples, not just physical, but emotional and spiritual. Your mission is to create strong foundations in a world that often forgets to slow down. With each step, you teach others that true security comes from within. Number 5. If you carry the number 5, your soul vibrates with freedom, transformation, and divine movement. 5 is the number of the wanderer, the one who refuses to be boxed in by expectations. You are here to experience life in all its diversity, new places, ideas, people, and possibilities. Your energy is magnetic, curious, and alive. You bring fresh air wherever you go. But this freedom comes with a karmic test. Commitment. You may find it difficult to stay rooted, to follow through, or to trust in stability. You might fear being trapped, controlled, or bored. Yet your soul isn't here to run. It's here to learn the balance between movement and meaning. You are the changemaker, the awakener, the one who brings life back to stagnant spaces. Your mission is to embrace your wildness without abandoning your wisdom. You are the storm and the calm after, and the world needs both. Number 6. If your birth year ends in 6, you carry the vibration of compassion, nurturing, and soul responsibility. 6 is the sacred number of service. It represents unconditional love, healing energy, and emotional devotion. People with this vibration are often the caregivers, the protectors, the spiritual mothers or fathers in their families and communities. You feel things deeply, and you naturally step into roles where you ease suffering, offer support, and become the anchor for others' storms. Your karmic challenge lies in learning the difference between service and sacrifice. Because of your deep empathy, you may give too much of yourself, often to the point of depletion. You might carry burdens that aren't yours, or feel responsible for everyone's happiness. The truth is, your love is powerful, but it's not meant to replace your own needs. Your soul mission is to love without losing yourself, to support without surrendering your essence. You were born to create harmony and healing, but never forget, your own well-being is sacred too. Number 7. If your number is 7, you are tuned to the energy of spiritual insight, inner wisdom, and divine mystery. In Buddhist teachings, 7 represents the sacred search, the quest to understand the deeper layers of existence. You are the philosopher, the seeker, the one who looks beyond surface reality to uncover spiritual truths. You may feel disconnected from the world at times, not because you don't care, but because your soul longs for higher meaning. Your karmic challenge is isolation. You may hide your inner world or feel misunderstood by those who live only for the material. Your path may be marked by solitude or experiences that force you inward. But this is not punishment. It is preparation. You are being shaped into a spiritual teacher, a guide for those still asleep. Your mission is not to escape the world, but to illuminate it with the wisdom you carry. When you trust your inner knowing, you become a bridge between heaven and earth. Number 8. If the last digit of your birth year is 8, your vibration is tied to power, karmic mastery, and material spiritual balance. 8 is the number of infinity, the sacred loop of cause and effect. You are here to master both the physical and spiritual realms, to create abundance, build legacies, and channel spiritual power into earthly form. People with this number often feel a strong pull toward success, leadership, and purpose-driven action. But this path is not without trials. Your karmic challenge is to learn the right use of power. You may struggle with control or face loss as a way to strip away attachment. There may be cycles of rise and fall, wealth and scarcity, each one designed to teach you that true abundance begins within. Your mission is to align your will with divine flow, to use your strength not for domination, but for elevation. When you embody the higher path of the 8, you become a powerful channel for transformation on every level. Number 9. If your number is 9, your soul carries the energy of completion, spiritual maturity, and universal love. 9 is the final step of the cycle, the number of the old soul, the teacher, the healer who has walked through lifetimes of learning. You are deeply empathetic, wise beyond your years, and often feel a strong sense of purpose, even if you don't yet know what it is. You were born to bring closure, to heal wounds, and to help others transition into new levels of growth. But this energy can feel heavy. Your karmic challenge is detachment, learning to let go without guilt, to love without clinging, and to release what no longer serves you. You may carry grief, ancestral pain, or feel like your heart is always breaking open to help others, yet your strength lies in your softness. Your mission is not to fix the world, but to be a light within it. Through your compassion, your presence, and your deep spiritual knowing, you help others remember who they truly are. Now that you've heard the meaning behind each number, take a moment to breathe and reflect. This wasn't just information, it was a spiritual remembrance. The last digit of your birth year isn't an accident. It's not random. It's a sacred imprint, a quiet echo of the divine design that brought you into this world at precisely the right time. Whether you saw yourself in the healer, the seeker, the builder, or the guide, what matters most is this: you came into this life with a purpose, and your soul has never forgotten it. The struggles you've faced, the emotions you've carried, the repeating patterns that have followed you through love, loss, and longing, they weren't signs of failure. They were part of your unfolding, part of the karmic story your soul chose to evolve through. When we understand the energy we were born with, we stop asking, "Why is this happening to me?" and begin asking, "What is this trying to teach me?" And that shift changes everything. Because you are not broken, you are not behind, you are not alone, you are awakening, and your number, your vibration, is one of the keys. It doesn't limit you, it empowers you, it doesn't define you, it reminds you of the essence you carry and the mission you were born to fulfill. Use this awareness as a map, not a box, a spiritual compass to help you move forward with compassion, with purpose, and most importantly, with peace in your heart. Now, I encourage you to do something powerful. Write in the comments below, I am a magnet for wealth, health, and prosperity. This is more than just engagement. It is a way of setting your intention into movement. Declaring your focus in a public space sends a strong, energetic message that you are ready to align with prosperity. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button. Subscribe for more content on Buddhist teachings, feng shui, and ancient wisdom. And don't forget to share this with someone who could use a little more prosperity in their life. Let's spread the energy of abundance together. See you in the next video.